Now, see, y'all done made y'all daddy mad. Israel and Iran, y'all done made your daddy mad. When he put out that tweet and said that a ceasefire agreement had been struck, y'all were not supposed to defy your daddy in public. You know what? Same. Because when I tell these kids to stop playing in public, all jokes aside, this is why we don't put out misinformation. This is why we don't say that things have happened that haven't happened. Okay. But he cussed, didn't he? I don't know what the they're doing. I was like, oh. Y'all daddy man, y'all better go on over there and sit down somewhere before he get the belt.
Welcome on another episode, you guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and thank you guys for your constant support. I see them and I do not take them for granted. Today we are going to be talking about a particular clip of Donald Trump on TV cussing out. He was seen fuming, cussing, and just visibly angry at Israel for going ahead to do that thing that they know how to do best. A few days ago, Donald Trump made an announcement that Iran and Israel have finally come to an agreement for a ceasefire, hoping that things are going to be fine, like they should stop bombing each other. But Israel went ahead because that is a language that Israel seems not to understand. How long they were talking about ceasefire between Israel and Palestine, it is just a language that Israel never understands. Calling for a ceasefire seems like something that Israel is not part of. So they went ahead to still drop more bombs. He got very angry and he was seen on TV literally fuming and cursing. People are reacting to that clip. People are reacting to him visibly showing his anger to a point where he's even cursing. So without wasting much time, let's get straight into.
No, because when's the last time you've seen a U.S. president curse in front of a camera when addressing current events? Maybe my memory is blowing me, but I cannot recall for the life of me when that. So they don't know what the fuck they're doing. No, you don't know what you're doing. And now we're starting to see you really don't know what you're doing. Because further agitating a growing conflict out of your control was definitely an A+ move, like sweet maneuver. Like in the moment it was funny, but in the long-term grand scheme of things, this is a crazy look for America. Also, you expected Israel to maintain a ceasefire? Oh, what grub are you on? I need that.
Yo, Trump is not okay. That man got on live TV and he said, they don't know what they doing. Nurse? I've never heard a president cuss like that on live TV. Like, this man is crashing out. This man is fucking stressed. And I don't feel bad for you because, like, you're literally making the situation worse. Like, you don't know what the fuck you doing. Like, you want to talk about them, you don't know what you're doing. And if you was really mad at Israel, stop sending these bitches aid. Stop sending these bitches money. Stop sending these bitches arms. Arms embargo. Like, you really that mad at Israel? Stop funding them to commit fucking war crimes. But are you gonna do that? No. And what you did was totally illegal. Like, you did, like, no congressional approval. Sir, you don't know what the hell you're doing as a president. So, bye. The crocodile tears, the fake acting like you care, and the fake acting like you know, oh, you're just so, trying to get this war solved. You're not. Bye.
Israel and Iran don't know what the F they're doing, then why in the seven hells are we involved? There are already reports coming out from various sources such as AP News that are saying that the United States strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities probably only set their nuclear program back by a couple of months. Folks, the risk to reward ratio is totally out of proportion. Furthermore, this is a president who said that he would not get involved in foreign wars, and we've done exactly that. Now Donald Trump is trying to bring about a ceasefire in a very unstable region. And clearly the U.S. has become Israel's lapdog, where they just point in a particular direction and the United States is going. It's no reason that you're getting frustrated when we shouldn't have been involved to begin with. Cussing and screaming about it isn't going to change that we ultimately put service members at risk for something that might be unnecessary and bear no fruit. I do believe our service members should be applauded. And I say that as someone who served in the United States Navy as a cryptologist. But at the same time, We just put people at risk, not just those involved in those strikes, but different troops that we have stationed in the region. If Israel and Iran don't know what they're doing, why are we there?
Now, if Obama would have got up on there and cussed on the news, do you know how, furl the Republican side would have been trying to get that man impeached? But Trump can have an attitude and say the F word, F-bomb. Want to talk about Iran and Israel, mad that they're not listening to him. Who's actually listening? I mean, hypocrites, unprofessional, and they will still say this is the best president ever because he showed that he's a strong man. He's a punk in all definitions. But that's a whole nother story.
People talking about Donald Trump cursing on national television and all this stuff. I don't really care about that part. My thing was he's saying that two countries that been at war with each other for years don't know what the F they doing. Bro, how you gonna say that when they obviously know what they doing? They got beef with each other and they gonna continue that beef until somebody fold. That's just how that's gonna go. I don't understand what you mean. And then when he said, when I say you ain't everybody's president. You ain't the world leader. Who do you think you are? They got beef and they gonna do what they do. And just like America always does, we get in other people's business. So now what? We gonna be siding with Israel most likely in their beef. So I mean, hey, but I just thought that was funny for him to say, when I say, man, when you say what? The world's supposed to stop moving when Donald Trump say so, bro, you is not God.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What y'all doing? I don't care who you are. One thing you do not do is make Trump look like a fool and a liar on a world stage, okay? He's gonna get pissed off. When he told y'all to put down those bombs, he told y'all asses to put them down, okay? The hell is wrong with y'all? Talking to you, Israel. Talking to you, Iran. You got my president pissed off, and I don't like that.
We have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the doing. Do you understand that?
Trump is pissed off. Trump put their asses in their place, okay? And I can understand why. Y'all making him look like a fool in front of everybody, and you already know how the Democrats gonna eat it up. But as of right now, ceasefire is still in effect. Everybody has dropped their bombs, and they're acting good for the moment. But I predict, Israel, next time you don't listen to Trump, he ain't gonna be there to rescue your ass. Next time, listen. And Iran, next time you don't listen to Trump, you may not have a country. Allegedly over here in this channel.
If my boyfriend made a fool of me on national television and also spoke to my fucking constituents in the middle of the fucking morning and didn't even talk to me about it, and then had the nerve to fucking continue and continue an assault and ignore a ceasefire, yeah, I too would be screaming, what the fuck is wrong with you on national TV? For sure. The least Netanyahu could have done for Trump's birthday after seeing the failed parade and the absolute clownery that happened worldwide on Donald Trump's birthday, the least BB could have did for his best friend, for his boyfriend, for his fellow dick sucker. The common frother is probably together at the very least, because that's your man, that's your twin, that's your friend, that's your best friend, that's your boyfriend. At the very least, give him a ceasefire. Because now I understand why he was so pissed this morning when he was like, what the fuck is wrong with them? I get why he was mad. He sounded like somebody's mama. I understand. I too would be pissed if for my birthday, the last thing I asked was for this little bitch of a man I fucking feed and keep in my motherfucking house on my fucking payroll. The least I could ask is my baby daddy. I don't have one. I'm not ever in that position. Sorry, Donald. I will never understand your pain. But the least I would do is ask my baby daddy, can you watch your fucking behavior? I already told these people you would chill the fuck out. Can you chill the fuck out? And instead, he, as BB would do, because BB asked him to join the war. He never asked him for a ceasefire. If BB Netanyahu wanted a ceasefire, he would have understood what the word ceasefire meant 3 years ago. He never did. So let's remember the fuck he is. He will never remember what the word ceasefire is. If your boyfriend's not going to pay attention to your ceasefire, baby, you might as well just wrap it up. But instead, he not only made you look a damn fool, but he made you look a damn fool on a global scale. And Trump be as he might be as mad as he was on No King's Day, right? He might be as mad as he was that nobody was at the military parade, but nothing will ever top the disrespect that Bibi Netanyahu just gave him by literally not even acknowledging that ceasefire, not even acknowledging that shit. Because truthfully, I mean, you can say they acknowledged it. Yeah, they acknowledged it until the last minute, to the 4 a.m. Iranian time. They like fucking threw the last ounce of fucking ammo they had at fucking Iran just as a jump scare, and Iran got jumped. Obviously, it's that bitch. You've been trying to hit me preemptively for weeks. Duh, I'm gonna hit your ass back. And I understand why Trump was upset at Iran, but I absolutely understand why he's upset at Israel for sure.
Did y'all hear how Trump just went off on Israel? Did y'all hear that? He was cussing and everything. He said, because y'all know Trump, I guess he negotiated or whatever, like the ceasefire between Iran and Israel, right? So right after that, Israel started shooting off like rockets, right? Just to get like some quick ones off, right? Just to be petty. And I guess they didn't land or whatever, but just to be petty, they started shooting rockets off. Because you know Israel has been like starting stuff with a lot of people, right? So Trump gets pissed. He's about to get on the airplane. They stopping him and asking him questions or whatever. And he's like, you know, I'm very upset with Israel, what they did. And both of these guys, you know what I'm saying, talking about Israel and Iran, they don't know what the fuck they doing. He was cussing, bro. A lot of people say that Netanyahu was pulling the strings for President Trump. The way he just talked, I'm not sure if that's the case. I've never heard Trump cuss like that, bro. He was pissed. Beyond. Can y'all imagine, like, you got the whole world looking at your True Social, whatever, and you put out a post that there's going to be peace, there's a ceasefire, and then Israel starts shooting rockets off. Like, right after it gets announced. So he is livid. Oh my God, I've never heard Trump cuss like that, bro.
I really want to hear what you guys think. There have been so many people in the comment sections of video addressing that part, stating that he thinks that he is the world leader. Like, obviously, what he announced is not true, and you can still see that these people are still bombing each other. Israel does not understand what ceasefire means. It's a language that Israel does not speak at all. The moment Trump made an announcement that these two parties have finally agreed to a ceasefire, you guys, there are so many people making videos and saying he's going to go down in history as the best president ever. I see a couple videos of that. But 2 days after, for all of these things to be happening, him being angry to a point of him cussing, is like these people are trying to ruin his work for him. He has always been known as someone who loves projecting power. So many people think he wants to take credit for the ceasefire, and I do not even think they are wrong, because seeing and hearing people's reaction when he announced the ceasefire was like, oh, he only had to do just one phone call, and look at it, there is peace, we are no longer going to war. Just for it to backfire, and 2 days after, Israel picked up their call and said, you know what, we are going to do this again. Israel said they have no respect to give to Trump's announcement. They are going to go ahead to do that thing that they know how to do best. And immediately they did that, Trump lost it. Even in his face on that TV talking, you can tell that he is visibly angry. He is very, very pained and pissed at the fact that they still went ahead to drop that bomb, not respecting his announcement. So many people are talking about how he thinks he has that global control, and how whatever it is he says or whatever announcement he makes is the final. This is just literally being thrown back at his face, and literally this is just Israel putting him in his place in a very, very subtle way. And to be honest, seeing him very, very angry in that interview, I do not think he's like angry at the fact that those bombs might kill people, or he's actually angry because of the bomb. I feel like he's just literally pissed at the fact that they did not respect the announcement that he made. I feel like that is what is getting him pissed. You can see when someone is infuriated, when you can see someone's intestine twisting when they are angry, it's literally on his face that he's so angry. People online are calling it what it is. They are calling his announcement what exactly it is. They are saying it is chaotic, it is performative, it is as well dangerous. Because let's just take a look at it. Let's just think about it. The real peace will not come from conferences. This is something that they can only achieve with accountability, diplomacy, and as well respect. And all of this seems not to be the orange man's strong suit. So while he is online literally just throwing the F word, other people are on the other hand of those bombs that are being, sent. This just shows us how war is literally treated like a stage, how it is not treated the way it is supposed to be treated. I really want to hear what you guys think, because as much as, people are having this conversation, there are some people at the other hand receiving the end result of this bomb. Families are being torn apart, they are being separated, buildings, properties are being destroyed with all of these things. So there are people at the other end of it all. And it's just so funny to see that the same people who know that Israel does not understand what ceasefire means are the one announcing that they agree to a ceasefire. Like, literally insane. Let me hear what you guys think about this whole thing in the comment section. So many people are just like over it. It's like, this man literally was on TV. Does he realize he's on TV cussing like that? Let me hear what you guys think in the comment section. I am going to see you guys in the next one.